It needs to be repaired. Oh, okay. So I will check it out. It needs to be repaired. Hello. Anyway, that's just by the way. I am Clifford, a tutor, an instructor for Innovative Youth Aid. Today, I'll be your guide, your instructor, your lecturer, and everything for computer hardware. Computer hardware. That will be our main topic. So, computer hardware 101. That is the introduction to computer hardware. Before then, what is computer? We'll come to that. But we have some objectives in mind. At the end of studying this course, there should be something beneficial for you. By the end of the course, you should achieve something. So let's look at some of the things that we can gain after the end of this course. At the end of this course, we've outlined some objectives over here. They're on the board. We said, 1, we should be able to assemble and rebuild our own computers. We should be, our own computers, right? We should be able to assemble and rebuild our own computers. How? Can that be possible? Yes. That is, if we sit down, concentrate, and learn on whatever the instructors will be teaching you, right? Then 2, we should be able to detect faulty components of a computer. Good. Then 3, we should be able to repair the faulty components detected. We're not just going to detect and leave it there for somebody. No. As a technician, at the end of the day, you should be able to detect the faults. That is 1. Then 2, after detecting the fault, you should be able to repair that fault. Don't just identify the fault and go and give it to somebody else. No. You have to 1, identify the fault, that is detection of faulty components. Then 2, repair the faulty components detected. Don't worry, we'll teach you. We'll all get there together. Then 4, identify components of a computer, right? So at the end of this particular course, at least to sum it up, these will be our objectives. So at the end of the day, we should achieve at least, if not all, most of these objectives, right? Good. Let's move on. We've been saying computer. What is a computer, right? What is a computer? For definition, we say a computer is any electronic device which processes and stores data, right? Any electronic device which processes and stores data. Okay, good. So they can do that based on commands given to them in the form of binaries. They can do that based on commands given to them in the form of binaries. Computers, even though they can act like human beings, computers are not human beings, and therefore we need to give them commands, programs. Those of you that will further it to programming, you understand binaries better. You need to give them codes for them to work. So computer, according to this definition, is not the system units that we know. Most of us, from our previous knowledge, only define system units as computers. No, today we'll go further. Remember we said it is any, right, electronic device. Any electronic device that will process and store data. Okay, that is a definition for computer. Okay, so once we know our definition, let's move on to types. There are different types of computers. The first type we have here is what we call the desktops. The desktops. I'll show them to you. We'll show them. But this is a tower machine. Desktops, we have two types. That is the desktop itself, the one that lies flat on the table, right? And the one that stands straight, upright, is the tower, right? Then we have the second one. So the desktop or the PC, that is personal computer. That is the full meaning of PC, personal computer. Then we have two laptops. I have one here. This is another Dell laptop. Okay, yeah, this is a laptop, Dell laptop. Okay, so we have a desktop here. This is a Dell desktop, tower desktop, then a Dell laptop. Okay, as a technician, you should be able to differentiate between all of them, right? So a desktop and a laptop. We call it laptop because we put it on our lap. That is just the difference, right? But same components, we'll get there. Okay, let's move on. Then we have the third one, which is the PDAs. PDAs, personal digital assistants. Unfortunately for today, I don't have one here, but I will show you one in our next lesson. Personal digital assistant, third one, PDA, personal digital assistant. Then we have 4, the smartphones. The smartphones. We have one here, right? This is a Nokia smartphone. This is a Nokia smartphone. We have Samsung, Itel, Infinix, whatever. They are all considered as computers because one, they process and store information based on inputs given to them. Okay? They act like robots. You have to program them and they will work for you. Good. Then we have the fifth one. That is the gaming consoles. Next lesson, I will let you have a look at one. We have the Xbox, a whole lot of them, right? Nintendo and so forth. The Sony Vega and so forth. Then there is another type, right? The sixth one, that is the tablets, right? Tablets. Tablets are also considered as computers, right? This is a tablet. This is an HP tablet, right? This is WebOS, HP WebOS tablet. It is also a computer. It is just in a case. Let me show it to you. Good. So this is a tablet, which is also considered as a computer. Good. So we have a whole lot of them, different types. So what we're going to do is to, one, identify their problems as a hardware technician. At the end of the day, at the end of this course, we're going to turn you into a technician. And you know what that means? It's a whole lot of cash. I hope you get it, right? So we'll end our lesson here today. And next week, next lesson, we will demonstrate them to you once again. Then after that, we'll take each and every one so that we learn how to deassemble them and reassemble them. We identify the various components within them. Then from there, we will learn how to repair them. We will learn about meter reading. We will learn about a whole lot so that at the end of the day, you will not just pick your machine to somebody somewhere, somewhere else to repair it for you, right? Let's end our lesson here. Hope to see you once again in our next classroom. This is Cliff. Thank you.